Hello my darlings, welcome to a new series on my channel. These videos are going to be a brief look into some ghost stories and haunted houses and places from around the UK. So my usual cup of terror videos, they take a pretty long time to make, a long time to research. I have to fit it around my day-to-day life and job, and they can take weeks to research and write and then film and edit. So that's why at the moment I'm only able to put out one or maybe two cup of terrors a month. Now, as well as true crime, you guys know that I love the paranormal and ghost stories. I love reading about the numerous haunted houses and properties around the country, and so I thought about doing videos where I tell you a few of these stories. These videos are a lot more brief and short, so therefore easier to make, in theory. So here we are. Let's get into our first haunted house. Capesthorne Hall is a country house in Cheshire, England. The house and its private chapel, both Grade 2 listed buildings, were built between 1719 and 1732. Later in the 18th century, the house was extended. The house went through quite a lot of renovations and alterations over the years. In fact, in 1861, the main part of the house was virtually destroyed by a fire. The entire middle section of the hall had to be completely torn down and rebuilt. During the Second World War, the hall was used by the Red Cross as a hospital and a bomb shelter. Capesthorne Hall is very grand, with many of the rooms being large and ornate. There are gardens and a landscaped park that includes woodland, lawns, lakes and an arboretum. The hall has been around for a very long time, in one form or another, nearly 1,000 years in fact. The earthworks of the previous hall and chapel and a deserted medieval village in the grounds are together designated as a scheduled ancient monument. The family that lived there, the Bromley Davenports, and their ancestors have lived on that site since the Domesday times. The land has had Roman legions cross it, the Normans have hunted on it, and in the Civil War, the family was royalist, and one of the family helped Charles II escape after the Battle of Worcester. Capesthorne Hall has a few ghosts attached to it. Several ghosts roam the corridors. One in particular is that of an apparition of a lady in a greyish dress who has been seen quite a lot. She is often seen roaming the bedroom and passing by the West Wing. An MP who was visiting the house was in the West Wing when he saw the grey lady glide past him as he was about to go up a flight of stairs. Some believe that she was forced to give up her child and wanders, heartbroken, unable to find peace. A group of grey shadows that have a human shape to them have been seen walking down the stairs towards the chapel vault. In one of the halls, visitors once saw a dismembered head. Terrified, they ran out of the room, but when they bravely ventured back in, they found that it had disappeared. In one of the rooms, which was a former nursery, was the scene of one of the more well-known paranormal stories connected to Capesthorne Hall. The bedroom belonged to the present Sir William Bromley Davenport, and he had a frightening experience there in 1958. He was in bed and he was woken by loud knocking and strange noises on his bedroom window. After looking out, he noticed a disembodied arm trying to open the window. The window was around 10 feet off the ground, so it's not something you would expect to see. Not that you would expect to see it normally. He ran to the window to see if there was an intruder of some sort and maybe expected to see a ladder. As he reached the window, the arm mysteriously vanished, leaving nothing behind. There is a grand staircase at Capesthorne Hall, and a couple of ghostly entities have been seen. Actually, more accurately, smelt. One is said to be the late Colonel Bromley Davenport. His distinctive hair tonic can still be smelt. The second entity is recognised by a hideous stench which is said to appear and disappear at random. It is believed that this particular spirit is quite malevolent. Another sighting near Capesthorne was when a witness drove past an old monk standing on the side of the road. The figure appeared to not have any feet. As the person pulled over and got out, the monk disappeared. So they are just a few of the ghost stories and ghostly sightings that have been witnessed at Capesthorne Hall. Have you visited Capesthorne? Have you seen or smelt anything? Let me know. So like I said at the beginning of this video, these are going to be a lot shorter than my usual videos and a lot more brief. I'm not really going in depth into the history of the places. That way I get to put out a few more videos each month for you. Plus I get to share interesting ghost stories from places around the UK and hopefully around the world. I hope you enjoyed this one. This is cute. I like this. And I hope you will join me for my other videos. Until then, stay spooky, my darlings.